One day, you'll wake up and realize time moved faster than you thought. The chances you kept putting off are gone. The people you took for granted aren't there anymore. And the life you imagined quietly became the one you settled for. Regret doesn't hit all at once. It builds slowly, decision by decision, until you can't undo what you ignored. So before that happens, here are 10 choices you'll regret if you don't change them today. The first choice, waiting for the right time. You keep telling yourself you'll start when you feel ready, when you have more money, more energy, more clarity. But here's the truth. There is no right time. There's only now, and later usually becomes never. Life doesn't pause for your hesitation. The longer you wait, the heavier it gets to begin. 5 years from now, you'll wish you started on that day you said, maybe tomorrow. The second choice, choosing comfort over growth. It feels safe to stay where you are. You know the routine, the people, the limits. But safety is an illusion. It's just slow decay. Comfort slowly kills your hunger, your courage, your potential. Growth hurts, but so does staying stuck. The difference is, one pain leads somewhere. If you want to look back without regret, choose the pain that builds you, not the one that breaks you quietly. The third choice, letting fear decide your path. Fear whispers the same lie every day, that it's protecting you. But it's not protecting you. It's trapping you. The job you hate, the relationship you outgrew, the dream you abandoned. They all survive because fear convinced you it's safer not to change. The truth is, fear won't disappear when you wait. It disappears when you move. You'll never be fearless, but you can be brave. And that's enough. The fourth choice, staying around people who drain you. You already know who they are. The ones who make you feel smaller, who laugh at your dreams, who always find something wrong with your effort. You tell yourself you can handle it, that it's not that bad. But over time, their negativity seeps in, and you start doubting yourself. Protect your energy like your life depends on it, because it does. Surround yourself with people who push you forward, not pull you down. The fifth choice, saying yes to everything. You think being kind means being available. You confuse people-pleasing with generosity. But every time you say yes to something that doesn't matter, you're saying no to what does. Your time is the most expensive thing you own. Spend it like it's precious, because it is. The world doesn't need you to be everywhere. It needs you to be present where it counts. The sixth choice, chasing validation instead of purpose. You post for approval. You buy for attention. You act for applause. And maybe it feels good for a second, until it fades and you need the next hit. That's how you lose yourself, when your worth depends on reactions. You can't build a real life on borrowed opinions. Stop trying to impress people who don't even think about you when they close their phone. Your peace is worth more than their approval. The seventh choice, ignoring your health. You tell yourself you're too busy to rest, too stressed to eat right, too tired to exercise. But what you don't realize is, everything you're chasing means nothing if you lose your energy to enjoy it. Your body keeps the score for every late night, every skipped meal, every quiet burnout you ignore. Treat your health like your first priority, not your last resort. You can't win long-term if your body gives up first. The eighth choice, refusing to forgive. You hold grudges like trophies, proof that you were right, that you were hurt. But the truth is, those grudges don't punish them. They poison you. You carry the weight of something that should have been released long ago. Forgiveness isn't weakness. It's choosing freedom over bitterness. You can't move forward if you keep dragging the past behind you. The ninth choice, living for the weekend. You spend 5 days surviving just to feel alive for 2. You count hours until Friday, dread Mondays, and cool that living. That's not a life. That's a slow surrender. You weren't born to just make it to Friday. You were born to build something that excites you every day. If your life feels like a countdown, it's time to start over. Not someday, but now. And the 10th choice, the one that will hurt the most if you ignore it. Pretending you have time. You act like the people you love will always be there. You assume opportunities will come back. You live like your tomorrows are guaranteed, but they're not. One day, you'll wish you had called, said thank you, apologized, started, tried, or simply paid attention. Don't wait for loss to teach you value. Appreciate what's here before it becomes memory. Life isn't measured in years. It's measured in choices. Every later becomes a loss. Every maybe becomes a memory. Every one day becomes too late. You don't have to change everything today. But you do have to start with one. Fix one choice that's leading you toward regret. Replace one bad habit with a better one. Speak one truth you've been avoiding. Take one small step forward. Because regret only grows where action dies. If you look closely, most happy people aren't the luckiest. They're the ones who faced their regrets early and refused to repeat them. They learned that self-respect is built by doing what's hard when it's easier to stay the same. You still have time. Time to be healthier, kinder, braver, more present, more honest. But time only listens to action. It rewards those who move. So today, stop saying someday. Don't wait for a wake-up call to open your eyes. This is it, your reminder, your sign, your chance. Because one day, you'll wish you had started sooner, loved harder, cared less about nonsense, and done more with what you had. Don't make your future self look back with pain. Make them look back and whisper, "Thank you for starting when it mattered." The only way to avoid regret tomorrow is to change today. So start now, while you still can.